having that chance to just turn my brain off and just be like, all right, I'm gonna mindlessly swim some laps. And I know it can be probably pretty boring for most people to look down at a line and just go back and forth and over, but it's just like really nice for me because it's one of the times when I can quiet my mind, just focus on like, okay, I'm gonna do like 3 strokes and I'm gonna breathe here and I'm gonna do this many kicks off the wall, and it's just so nice to have a brain break. When I was coming out, I hated school so much, and I didn't think, when I thought about going into high school, I was like, I'm not gonna do anything. This is stupid.
And he's been in the water since the age of 2. His favorite event is the 200-meter free relay.
And I think he finally came out and said something like, I don't want to go to swim practice because I don't want to put the suit on. And then I said, I think, like, is it because that doesn't feel like who you are or something? And then Alex said yes. And so it was really helpful because I think we knew Alex was really struggling. Without being able to say exactly who you are, like I think kids really struggle with everything else. It just makes everything else so much harder.
It was scary, and then it was like, it was just such a weight off my shoulders after it happened, because I was like, oh God, now I can finally like talk about this, and it was something that was weighing on my conscience for so long. It started with just letting my coach know, and my coach was a little old-fashioned, but like in a good way. So he like sits the whole team down, he's like, everyone, this is Alex. He uses the he, him pronouns. If you say anything to him that's mean, you'll have to answer to me. But that's Todd. He's like aggressively supportive, basically. And from that moment on, like no one would misgender me at practice ever. Even if like these people didn't know me super well, they were still using the right pronouns, and I think that was like, it was a big impact on me. A lot of the LGBTQ people in my community, in the Saline community, don't participate in sports because of the gendered like aspect of them. And I think someone that's different in the way that we are can still be a large part of sports, especially like given that I'm a captain. Like I'm not just like doing this sport, I'm participating and growing with the sport. Sports has been so helpful for me, like in my journey just as a person and as a transgender person. The closest person I had to being like a role model for me was Leah Thomas, and I didn't even figure out like she was a person until like sophomore year. And so I was basically just winging it, and I think that made it a lot harder than it needed to be. It was still really great because I had this community, but like I got really lucky with the swim community. They had no reason to be as supportive as they were. So I think being a role model for other like gender nonconforming kids is gonna be something really important to me, because showing them that this doesn't have to be a scary thing and they can participate in sports. Because I think it's mostly getting over that barrier of, oh, they're not gonna accept me, and I don't wanna be on a team that doesn't match with my gender identity, they're just gonna misgender me the whole time. Getting over that barrier, if that's exactly what's gonna happen, like, is gonna be really important for gender nonconforming kids.